Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Lady K Chat Podcast. I am your host, Lady K, and I would like to welcome you. I'm going to tell you a little bit about tonight's episode, which is called How Do I Know? And ladies, we have all been there and done that. When you question, how do I know this is the man that God has designed for me? So I'm going to talk a little bit about that tonight. So I urge you to tune in right now, and I will see you soon.
The following podcast is a Lady K Enterprises production.
Lady K.
Welcome, and thank you for tuning in to Lady K Chat, a podcast that is designed for all women to become better versions of themselves, which is broadcast every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Various subjects will be speaked upon, such as relationships, personal development, health and wellness, wealth building, children, and so much more. She is a two-time Amazon best-selling author, an international speaker, and life coach. She is Kalima, aka Lady K. And now for your host, Lady K.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning into this episode, How Do I Know? And How Do I Know stem from a place when you are seeing someone, you are loving the vibe, you like their energy, you think it's going great, but you're trying to figure out if this person is the one. Now, I think sometimes, especially us as females, we overthink way too much instead of just allowing to see the signs that the things that we require from a man and the things that require from God, especially if you want that godly man, lady. If you want that man that is spirit filled, that he loves the Lord, he's in the Lord, and he want to do what's right in the God's sight. So I say all of this to you is stop overthinking it, because if you're writing out the qualities of what type of man you want, and you come encounter with someone that's close to that, stop saying, oh God, please let me know if he's the one. Well, God probably is looking at you. Well, sweetie, then you ask your father to give you a man who is stable, who is a provider. And these are just examples. Who is faithful, who loves you, who accepts you for who you are, and he cares about you. So if you have all of those qualities that you was looking for, it's not that complicated. It's very simple, ladies, but I just think that sometimes we have to just slow our minds down because we just be such on a rampage. And I understand sometimes we get so excited we want it now when you don't make a boo-boo and fall. And it's not to say that your relationship is not going to work. That's not what I'm saying to you. What I'm saying to you, sometimes we rush it so soon and we're not ready for certain things. So I just say, take your time and enjoy yourself with the partner, because that person is showing that they are committed to you. They are showing that they're by you, and they're showing that they really want to get to know you versus, the men I'm sure we probably did in the past. They was trying to look when they going to get in the sheets. And we all know, ladies, at the end of the day, listen, let's be real. A man is a man. However, a man that respects you will wait for you when you're ready. He's not going to push you like a little boy and persuade you to have sex with him, because that's not what grown men do. Grown men allow it to be when the woman says, I want it to be. Let's not get confused. So, going back to overthinking, and ladies just going with the flow. If this man is showing you that he's committed to you, I said, look at that. Look at that. He's committed. He may not be the flyest. And sometimes, guess what, on our list, right? A lot of us ladies, we like tall men, right? So you might consider the tall man that you always wanted is 6 feet and more, but the man of your dreams is probably 5'9". Are you going to say no because he's 3 inches less than your quota? And that's when I say, come on, ladies, sometimes we have to compromise. Sometimes ladies, we do too much. Like I said, if that man is great and he's fulfilling all the other requirements that you require, then come on now, 3 inches ain't gonna kill you. But I would also like to tell you, do not get confused in altering your core values. The core values is important, and the core values is separate from the physical. See, a lot of times, again, we get so caught up in the physical, but what about the core value? Like I said, you might want a man of God. Again, you want a God that's a provider, that's a protector. We all want that. We all need to feel safe, and I get it. But then again, you want the commitment. You want a man who's faithful, who's loyal. I'm not saying maybe you're a single mom and you want him to accept you and your children. And some men do, ladies. You'll be very surprised that some men will accept you with the whole package. You can have 2, 3, or 4 kids. There's someone out there for you. Okay. Do not let someone tell you that what you're asking for is too much. That's another thing that we know when it's not real. When you profess what you want and you're adamant about it and you're not changing your mind, please don't let anybody else convince you that you do not deserve. Like, for example, a man who might have everything you want, right? But you desire marriage and he does not desire marriage. And he says, I really love you. I care about you, but I don't want the marriage. That's when you gotta say, I love you, but I love me more. Because you gotta put your foot down to what you want and what you deserve and what you desire. You understand? I don't think that you should actually push that to the side for any man. That is not compromising. That's actually compromising your integrity. How about that, ladies? Keep that in mind. When you start ignoring the things that you want and you like so much for others, I advise you to please stop doing that, because you're only going to dig yourself into a deeper grave, and then you're going to start being rebellious and you're going to start being envious, and you're not going to understand, well, why am I acting this way? Why am I being this way? Because this is how your body and your mind is responding to the things that you didn't want, but you didn't want to hurt people's feelings and you wanted to be accepted and open. And I get that. And I quite understand it very much. But at the same time, too, it should not compromise what you believe in. So ladies, again, don't make things complicated. Keep it simple. Date. Have fun. That man that's in your life right now, that's present and that is showing you he wants you and only you. And he makes you feel like a beautiful woman, even on your ugly days, then you know that's the man for you. And yes, he may not look like Idris Elba, but he's close to it. And you're saying in your eyes, he's attractive enough. Again, then that's great. So I hope you enjoyed today's segment, ladies. Continue to follow me on social media at Lady K Chat on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and on my website at www.ladykenterprisesinc.com, and you have a great Lady K.